The story begins in the starting region of the map, sort of just on the edge here. I just ventured out of the tutorial zone and I found myself coming up short no matter where I looked, so I was looking ahead and the most interesting thing I came across were these small buildings here. But on my way over there, I actually happened across this outpost called this. There wasn't much in the outpost, but I did come across this motorbike, and I thought these were paid DLC. Turns out they are not. I took off on the bike, and even though it only goes 30 miles an hour and has the worst sound in the world, I came across this barn and this house. Now at this point I'd say I'd only fought maybe 3 or 4 enemies at a time. I had no idea what was in store for me. I decided that it was best to loot around the edge of the house first, and while I was looting the smaller outside shed I began to hear gunshots. I'm panicking and trying to run away, and I get caught on this wheelbarrow. My health gets taken down to almost 0. I'm panicking, I run away, I shoot this guy, and in the background they are coming at me like an army. I start thinking, okay, let's get into the house. I need to find an entrance, so I try and go around the back, see if there's anything behind. Okay, maybe not that way, let's go back the way we came and see if we can get through the front door that way. These enemies meant business, and they were more aggressive than any enemy I'd faced up until this point. I scramble through the front door and I essentially cower under the stairs, but I need to put my gas mask on now. Bullets are flying at me from every direction. This chair is sent for a hot dog. It is absolute madness. I've got them lining up outside ready to kill me, and I have to take the fight to them. I'm not getting anywhere without killing the small enemies out front, so I chose to go and sort them out before I did anything else. I'd killed the majority of them, and it was time to set my focus on the tank. Now, with the tank, one of the main draws for this game was the scale of the larger enemies, and this was my first encounter. I knew it was going to take a lot more than an AK to sort out, so I equipped the rocket launcher, and I had about 8 missiles, and I was absolutely pinned down up here. I could not move. These bullets went on for such a long time. I decided to go for what I thought were the weak points of the tank. Obviously at this point I knew nothing about it. I'd just come across it and was absolutely mind blown at how detailed and huge and terrifying it was. I assume my plan worked, and the sparks that I saw were an indicator that I was doing the right thing. I came across this little panel and decided that would be the next thing to shoot. I was pinned down once again, so I took it upstairs and I just went on a missile barrage here. It's amazing that you can sort of physically see it deteriorate. I almost felt sorry for it. The way it groaned when it went down, it was crazy. You see the pieces flying off with the last bit there, and the fact that even after all this, he's still fighting back. It's wild. Like, he's absolutely taking unreal damage, and he's still there fighting back. The panels are sparking, and I can only assume that's a good thing. He is still fighting back, but I'm thinking maybe I could have aimed for his weapons and maybe taken down his offense completely. I don't know. The final missile goes in, and I take what is to be the last shot. After that commotion, I go down to assess the damage, and what I find is ridiculous.